Hello everyone and welcome to week 6 of PDL. This week we're up against Panda and the Dancin Eevees. And Panda's team is a very unique themed team. All about Pokemon with dance moves. We have Lilligant Hisui, Volcarona, Oricorio Pom-Pom, Quaquaval, Goodra, Florges, Vulpix, Scrafty, Eevee, Vikavolt, and Quagsire. Now, only 4 of those Pokemon heavily use dancing moves. Lilligant, Hisui, Volcarona, Oricorio, and Quaquaval. But, his team, if I don't stop it quickly, has a very good amount of boost sweepers that will benefit off of baton passing a victory dance or a quiver dance, which is what Oricorio Pom-Pom's supposed to do. Threats like Vikavolt, with its like 140 special attack. Goodra is just a solid wall. We saw when I used it in last season of UDL. Quagsire's Quagsire, so he can ignore any boosts that I try to go up against it. Now, unfortunately, Panda hasn't really been having a good season with this. He's only won 1 game so far with this team. However, that doesn't mean that I should discount the team, because I think it is a very potentially scary team if I let it set up, though it is very susceptible to being interrupted, which is what I think Panda's been running into this entire season. With that in mind, let's get a little bit better look at the speed breakdowns. Normally, speed breakdowns are very important for us. However, because Panda's team is so good at being able to take advantage of speed altering stuff like chlorophyll for the Lilligant, it's very hard for us to exactly pin down the speeds we want to beat. So I didn't really put much focus in on it this week. I just did some general speed upgrades for some Pokemon, but I wasn't really too invested in any, like, oh, I need to be this speed or that speed. Scravity's an interesting one to look out for because it has a combination of Intimidate and Fake Out, something that makes Incineroar very powerful. However, considering we have Milotic on the team, I think it's very unlikely Scrafty would be Intimidate. I think it's very likely that it would be Moxie instead, if it were to show up. Which I think it is kind of likely. We have a bunch of Ice types on my team, and Ice is weak to Fire. I'm fighting. However, it is quad weak to Fairy, and we have 2 Fairy types. So what team am I expecting? Well, I think Panda will definitely want to try and win the Weather War against me, so I think Vulpix is showing up. I think Lilligant, Hisui, Volcarona, Oricorio, Quaquaval are coming. Those 4 are definitely coming. They have come to every single one of... Actually, I don't think Quaquaval's come to 1 or 2 of Panda's matches, but the other 3 have come to almost every match. Goodra, well, I think it would be good into my team theoretically. There's just too many Ice types on my team to make it worthwhile, unless it's a Terra choice. But I feel like Panda would just bring Florges instead, since both of them do very similar roles. But with that in mind, what team am I bringing? Let's get to the breakdown. First off, we're going off with something very spicy. I'm bringing Mirror Herb, Terra Fairy, Baxcalibur. Now, when looking at the team prep, I saw that Panda has very little to actually hit Fairy types for super effective damage. So, you'll see it around the whole team. Fairy's been a very common defensive type I chose to go with. I don't really think I really need the extra offense Terra would bring. If I do, I just Terra Ogerpon. So I went for more defensive Terras on all Pokemon except for Stantler. So, the moveset here, Icicle Crash, Glaive Rush, those are our 2 stab options. Iron Head is to take on Florges. And the idea behind the Mirror Herb is we'll copy, most likely, a Quiver Dance, right? We're not going to end up copying a Victory Dance unless he decides to lead with the Sun Core first, which if he does, that'd be great for us. But with the plus into special defense, we should be able to outlast Florges if Florges does come out on the field and hit it with a very strong Iron Head into its very frail physical defenses. Next up, we have just a standard Alolan Ninetales set. Light Clay, Snow Warning, Aurora Veil, Blizzard, Moonblast, Protect. Almost max speed. This will just allow us to barely outspeed. I think. Wait, hold on. Let me double check. What does 170 allow us to beat? 173 allows us to beat out non-boost, absolute max speed Lilligant Hisui. Now, obviously, Lilligant Hisui is probably going to be on the field with Alolan Ninetales. Regular Ninetales to get that Chlorophyll bonus. But if we're able to like have Ninetales in the back and take advantage of that, we should be fine there. Standard stuff: Moonblast for stab, Blizzard for stab, Protect just to see what they do. I was tempted to bring Encore on this set to lock in something into the dancing moves. However, our team is very like mixed attacker like, so I don't feel too threatened by if they get like a Calm Mind up a few times. A Quiver Dance up a few times on V or a Choreo. Then we have Ogerpon, and this is another standard set for Ogerpon, except instead of Stomping Tantrum, we went with Play Rough to deal with potential Goodra. Ivy Cudgel Horn Leech for our stab options, and Spiky Shield to do a bit of defensive. I could lower this speed investment. Huh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, we can lower that speed investment and put it into HP and special defense. Just a little rounding out the bulk, nothing too major. Then we have Stantler, once again. And Stantler's actually going to be Choice Scarf this week with Terra Psychic to do a little stronger damage on the Psy Shield Bash. Body Slam, like I said, Psy Shield Bash, Skill Swap, and Trick. The idea here is to trick Oricorio into Quiver Dances to stop it from baton passing out, and then just go from there. Maybe skill swap next to Milotic to get a competitive raise. That would be nice. Or that's also a potential. We could just skill swap immediately to get an Intimidate off, and it'll cripple Oricorio for a moment, which is the goal there. Next up, we have Milotic. We're bringing back the Alluring Voice strat from last week. When was it? 2 weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago we used Alluring Voice on Milotic. But the idea here is this is a very stat increase heavy team. So Alluring Voice will confuse anything that gets its stats raised at turn. Terra Fairy again because it's a very defensive Terra type for us. Scald and Ice Beam. Scald for our stab. Ice Beam for coverage. And just a bit of a weird spread. I didn't really have any calcs in mind when I did this. I wanted a bit of physical bulk. I wanted a lot. I wanted a lot of special attack investment this week because oftentimes when I've gone into a match this season, Milotic sits on the field and does a lot of good bulk, but Milotic doesn't just give off a good amount of damage. So I wanted to try and capitalize on Milotic actually doing some damage this week. And last off, we have Terra Fairy, Dedenne with Citrus Berry Cheek Pouch, Nuzzle, Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam, and Eerie Impulse with max speed. You want to outspeed everything with Dedenne and get a Nuzzle off, which is why we went with that. Terra Fairy just to give Dazzling Gleam a little more damage, and Eerie Impulse, although we're not prankstered, it will allow us to counteract Quiver Dancing by lowering their special attacks. So even if they do get a Quiver Dance off, they'll go down to -1. But anyways, I thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace. Okay, so Goodra shows up. Interesting. Bax looks pretty interesting here, but I don't know. No Florges, so I don't need to worry about that. You know, we'll bring Okay, we're gonna trick. And we're gonna burn the Terra Fairy right now. You've got to be kidding me! You've got to be kidding me. I missed the alluring voice? Oh, that's frustrating. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we can just let Stantler go down here. He hasn't been tearing Volcarona yet. Man, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's bright powder! It's bright powder. Okay. Should have expected that. Should have expected that. Okay. That was a very poorly planned switch on his part. It's not, ooh, okay, that's interesting. Oh, he didn't mean for that. Ooh, unfortunate. No, he didn't mean for that to happen. It showed he must have, yep, he got hit with what I did 2 weeks ago, where he had Drought on Vulpix, and now it's gone. Ugh. Why does the sound keep cutting out? I'm not sure if you can hear that in the video, or is it just my headphones? My headset's all the way in. Weird. Well, we got to do skill swap Stantler. What's he gonna do here? Not. Terra Rock, interesting. Okay. Terra Blast, Terra Rock to hit Ogerpon. Will-O-Wisp. That doesn't work because I'm Fire type. I'm gonna bring in back Excalibur just so I don't have to record it on the stats. Okay. So, Terra Rock, and actually, because he messed up his thing, we don't have to worry about him taking Sun Control from us. So I want to do these four. It's unfortunate that we're going to be abusing a error on his team building, but we're going to take the advantage while we have it. So Bright Powder Volcarona, again, he's done this a lot this season. But let's see if he's actually able to capitalize off it. Vikavolt is a non-issue for us because Ogerpon just does too much damage, I think. I don't think his team can really handle it. He's forgotten that you can't burn a fire type, which is very unfortunate on his part. But no Sun is really huge for us because he can't do the Hisuian Milligan core, which helps us a lot. No Scrafty, so we don't have to worry about Fake Out. We can quite comfortably get up our Aurora Veil. He's gonna go for Victory Dance instead. Actually, do I Terra Fairy immediately? I think I am. Yeah. Ooh, helping. I missed. Great. He's slow. He's got no chlorophyll on that. Gonna set up Veil. Yep, get rid of Volcarona. Brick Break. Yep, that makes sense, but we're actually gonna go Milotic first. Now we're actually gonna go very, very aggressive here. Because he'd want to expect me to protect. Actually, if I'm gonna do that, I should Glaive Rush into Lilligant. Because Goodra doesn't really hit Excalibur that hard. Yeah, and we're faster than Lilligant. Ooh, that is very bulky. Poisoned is a little annoying. I mean, there's a very good chance he just protects on Goodra. Yeah. And so we let backs go down to poison. Get Milo a bit of health back. And unfortunately, Goodra doesn't do enough into Ogerpon. That's a GG. Ugh. Damn, I really wanted Alluring Voice to do something, but unfortunately, it does not. Very unfortunate on Panda's part that Drought wasn't working. It's gonna have to risk. Oh, is he gonna risk the double protect? Play rough does too much damage. Are you hoping on the play rough miss? He's going for the double protect. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I can't with all the misses today. This is, oh my god, I'm in shambles. Are you fucking kidding me? That Boodger is leftovers. Panda! What is this? You're not winning a stall war here. What are you doing? Let it go, please. Oh my god. And of course, the one match where we'd actually get very good use out of the Mirror Herb on Baxcalibur, he never uses Victory Dance. He never got to see him attack. I can't believe this, man. Well, we'll see it in the video. Anyways, I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next week. Peace.